in my opinion, we were just coming out of like the sort of start-up phase, and we'd built up a good bank of like around about 250 local businesses, and we were just sat poised, sort of ready to look at taking on our first staff and grow in order to service people better. And we just moved into a new office centrally in Scarborough, and yeah, things were all looking good. It's been a tough like 2 years in that startup phase, like on the grind, growing a business, getting things moving. But yeah, I just felt like it was just starting to turn, where like I started to look at taking a proper wage out and whatnot. I put so much emotion and energy into getting like the business the way it was, for it to just literally like a rug pulled beneath you. I don't know, it was shocking. It's like, I don't think I could ever put it into words how it initially felt, because the plug was pulled, like the work virtually stopped. I'm sat there thinking, I don't know, across my heart, what's the point? Do I pull the plug on it? I go and find a job. So that's where we were sort of positioned, and then a bit of time went on, and then all of a sudden, like Rishi Sunak, the councillor, was like come flying out of the traps with all this like bottomless pit and cash and grants for businesses. So I'm sort of thinking, oh right, here's a bit of a lifeline, an olive branch. I've paid my tax and national insurance since I was 16 years old. I'm surely gonna like be eligible for that, but no, it all fell. I slipped through every net. I made a decision to like, right, I've got to grab this now by like the scruff of the neck and drive. So I decided to like keep the business open and just push. I didn't want to let it finish me as a person and Marson as a business. I decided to do a free poster we printed 500 of them, A3 posters, we're open for business. There's a lot of people who would have been in my boat where there was no support or anything. So I thought, if I get these free posters out, like even if people like can't afford or couldn't budget for having like their own on-brand like posters and stuff, at least all the independents can get open and display a big clear like we're open for business poster, and ran a little like a hashtag support our Scarborough around it. So we got them out there. But my son was actually like came with me and we delivered like half of the 500, and then my mother-in-law to be, and her fella Dave helped me go out and deliver the other lot. So we got them out there, which I think it was key to what was to come. So as well as doing all the free posters, our partners at printing.com, like as soon as like the like lockdown was announced and like the COVID pandemic was a thing, they were straight away creating new products. So we quickly got to market things like sneeze guards and like branded face masks and floor stickers. So I pushed that throughout my social like media throughout May, and just to say, look, if you're getting your business prepped up for reopening and allowing people in, we're here and we're geared up and got a load of new products. So I think that was key as well. One of our big clients is actually based in London. Camden Garden Centre came back and they did a big campaign around reopening, and Pete down there was a fantastic, good guy. He came and offered to pay for that project up front, which allowed me to get some cash in and then really drive and accelerate and push things on. So when that started to happen, I'm like, I don't know, a bit of momentum started coming back. So like biggest customers back up and got all these new products for like Scarborough and the local businesses. So I'm like, right now, I don't know, I saw opportunity here, like let's come out, let's see this as a big reset and come out of the traps flying. So we rebranded, just sort of repositioned ourselves. The rebrand was all about sort of being bold and clear, and I don't know, I think getting that out there sort of helped. I think it inspired a lot of other businesses as well. So we've done, since then we've actually done 3 or 4, maybe 5 rebrands of businesses. Now a lot of businesses like, come on, they're all going to be reopening something like brand spanking new menus. So like all of a sudden it came in and it ramped up, sort of like, yeah, from the 13th of May, like round, like, yeah, middle of May, things just started to roll. We actually ended up being our biggest ever month. Things were about 6-7 times higher average turnover than normal. But I'm still there with having my son full time. So like, poor lad, he'll be blissfully unaware that he was my right hand man for the business's busiest month. I don't know. Hopefully he'll learn a lot of resilience skills, like like already when he grows up out of this. So following on from that big month, like a lot of the money earned, like plugged back what was lost previously, but I also had a bit of money to reinvest. So we bought a brand new printer which can print like crystal clear, high quality posters up to A1 size, which helped me get a lot of businesses open for the 4th of July, because the rules were changing all the time. Then businesses were also changing their own rules, like right at the last minute. It meant that we could like get a design file ready, and then like in some cases I was actually editing files the morning that businesses were opening and printing them off their guidelines to set outside their stores. So like that printer was a key purchase, and it's already started to pay itself back. So and it's the good thing about that is that, yeah, like a business in Scarborough can create a special offer or event on a morning and have a poster ready to market it that night. And I quite like having that facility in-house. So that from the 1st of June to the 4th of July, I was coming into the office at 7 in the morning, going home at 7 at night, spending a couple of hours with the family and having something to eat, and coming back down like 9 PM until 1, 2, 3 AM just to keep going. But I didn't want to let anybody down. Like, all these businesses had seen what I'd done and put faith back in me. So I did what needed to be done to get them like ready and open for the 4th of July. I picked up a new business partner in all of this now, and we're going to bring in like a social media and content creation like wing of the business. So I want to help local businesses bring the so the online marketing and the tangible marketing like works hand in hand. Also behind the scenes working on our website, which it'll give like live instant pricing for up to 5,000 products. So like clients can like log on and see the pricing, and if they've ordered from us in the past, they can quickly go on and reorder. So that's going to be key, and that'll help us speed up the pricing process as well, and help us serve people better. I think as a business, what we've learned is that resilience is key, and I don't know, it was kind of this pandemic kind of forced you to be resilient. So I kind of think anything after this will hopefully be easier or a walk in the park, but you never know. And we had to adapt and like quickly bring new products to market in order to keep going and communicate to our customers and help our customers and lead. I don't want to create a business or a structure so rigid that when the world changes we can't change with it. Without good supply chain and without good customers, when us as Marson Movers is nothing. So the networking and contacts we had on both our supply side and on the client side, that sort of brought them both together and go forward with it. I feel like getting everybody together for a pint as soon as we can, and give each other a pat on the back when it's safe to do so, because yeah, when we all sort of worked and pulled together, then we come out stronger.